Orientation is locked. Well, I'm supposed to hold this damn thing. Let's see. There's got to be a way to adjust this. Let's see. Oh shit. Let's see. Let's see if that works. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. What is this? What is this message? Moderation. What's up, Zakiba? What's going on, man? You ain't hit me back in the email, man. What's the deal with your progress, man? What's up, 513? What's up, Joseph? What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to tap in real quick. I just got finished doing a light workout and realized I got to go get some new running shoes, man. Hold up, and my wife. Anyways, I got to go get some new running shoes. I done messed around and got a pair of Nike Air Max 95s, and these things are tearing up the back of my ankles. So I got to go get some new running shoes. What up, Free Zone Lou? Yeah, been doing side gigs, looking for work. Okay. Yeah, man, send me an email, Zakiba, so we can try to help get you right out in these streets. Zakiba's one of my students, y'all, that I've been working with for a hot little minute. So trying to get him squared away out in these streets. Anyway, I just want to tap in with y'all. What's going on, Egalitarian? See, we've hit 20,000 subscribers on the channel. Appreciate every last 20,000 of y'all. What else been going on? I see some people been leaving comments saying they're glad that I'm putting up Security Plus content. Just gotta let y'all know it takes a while to put this type of content together. So that's why it takes me forever. But also understand that stuff goes into membership. So I know I put the first 2 videos up. That's what I normally do. But then I put the rest of them in the channel membership. And it's on the intermediate level. And yes, my stuff is extremely detailed. So you look at my stuff, study, you're gonna pass. But in the meanwhile, I'm also putting together a course, like a intro to IT course, which will be free for everybody. So if you got friends, family, older people, little kids, and you want to kind of give them like an introduction to IT, I'm putting that course together as we speak, and I'm going to release that. So you could think of that as like a level below the IT fundamentals, right? There is no certification attached to this. This is just videos explaining general concepts about information technology for people who might be interested in pursuing a career in tech, or they're just interested in learning about it because, you know, they're just interested in learning about it. So that'll be up on the channel, free. It's not gonna be a bunch of slideshows like all my other stuff. I'm trying to make it visually pleasing for people. And it's not gonna be nowhere near 10 hours. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So that's the type of stuff I'm trying to work on. What else am I doing? I'm doing something else. Oh yeah, so all of my study materials, I've went through and revamped a lot of that stuff. Where I'm trying to make it affordable for people, because I understand everybody doesn't have the same budget. But so I believe I got it set up. If you go to my study material, man, my hand's hurting. I got me a selfie stick, y'all. I'm out here doing things in life. I went and bought a selfie stick. I also bought a gimbal, so it hasn't got here yet. So I'm holding my phone with the selfie stick. But anyways, oh yeah, so getting back to my study materials, right? So if you click on the little link in the description, it'll say something like IT study materials. There's like different levels based off of people's budget that if they need additional stuff to help them, which I highly encourage, whether it's from me or whether it's from somebody else, because you guys looking at slideshows all day. What is this? Something just popped up on my phone. Oh, you guys looking at slideshows all day. It's not too many people in my experience that can, go through a bunch of slideshows and retain all that information and go out there and pass. I mean, you do got some people that can do that, but my philosophy when it comes to teaching IT is, I believe you need to have the theoretical stuff, knowledge, in combination with the practical application, i.e., labs, practical exercises, so that you can put into use, whatever it is that you're learning. Because when you guys go sit down and do these job interviews, they're gonna have these interviews where it might be one interview or it might be a series of interviews, but you're gonna have the one interview where it's gonna be like I call it a personality interview, to see if you jive with the company, to see if you're a fit personality-wise, if they like you, and then, they might hit you with some technical questions, or you might have a technical interview where they might ask you, do you know how to do this, that, and the third, because you say you got certified in it. And so you'll have people out here, they'll go out there and download like these test banks with like 1,000, 2,000 questions, and they'll study the questions, and then they'll go pass the certification exam. But these people, they don't really know what the heck they're doing. So my little study material things that I've put together, they're designed in a manner to teach you guys how to apply the knowledge that you're learning. So when we start talking about Active Directory or something like that, or we're talking about VLANs, instead of you just memorizing VLAN, virtual local area network, it logically divides a switch into different networks. Well, I got it structured in such a way where you actually learn how to configure a VLAN and see it in action, so that not only can you walk the walk, but you can talk the talk. So that's part of the study material stuff. Like I said, there are different levels. Like I said, I got the quote unquote El Cheapo, and then I got a basic level, a standard, and an advanced level. And so with the advanced level, that's pretty much me offering my services to you, to where I'm your guide. You can reach out and contact me, email, phone number, and it's my mission to help you get certified and understand the information. Do everything I can in my powers to help you pass the test and try to help you get a job. But the only thing I won't do for you is take the test for you. That's the only thing I won't do for you, all right? And I won't go do your job interview for you either. But that's my advanced. So like I said, if you look at it, like I said, you click on the links in the description or wherever the heck they pop up. It'll say IT study materials or something like that, and then you'll be able to get all that information if you want to take advantage of it. Because like I say, I want to make it to where everybody has an opportunity to learn the information, but at the same time, I do want to make a little bit of money. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to make a little bit of money, because this stuff takes a lot of time, right? This stuff takes a lot of time to put together. What's going on, Andy, Professor Black Ops, and NC Worker? But this stuff takes a lot of time. And I've told you guys 1,000 times before, I don't have a team. I'm just solo dolo, just me. I literally have nobody helping me do any of this stuff. Nobody helps me write the material. Nobody helps me research the material. Nobody helps me with my damn thumbnails. Nobody helps me edit my video. Nobody helps me do anything. You know what I'm saying? And I've asked for help, but I can't find help. So it is what it is. I'm thinking about trying to hire my son. My son just graduated high school. He's about to start college. So, but he'll still be living at home. So I might make him my thumbnail maker or my video editor and just throw them a couple dollars or something like that. But yeah. So, anyways, so that's all I'm saying. Like I said, I just want to tap in, let you guys know what's up. I know I haven't been going live in a hot minute, but you know, life has been lifing, man. You know what I'm saying? My son graduated high school. I got family members popping up all the time, coming to visit. We got vacations planned. I'm out here looking all crazy. I'm trying to work out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get back into the groove of working out. Matter of fact, I think I need to put my fitness as a priority over my IT stuff, to be honest with you. So I'm trying to heavily incorporate that into my life, and it's been rather challenging, you know? And this is coming from a military vet who used to work out all the time, but now I'm 44 years old injuries, trying to work out. It's like going to the gym on day one for me. But you know, it is what it is. So I'm trying to get back into the groove of that. What's up, Blackjack? Says hiring your son seems great. Yeah, you know, I need to do something with the boy. He just in my house, just sucking up all the oxygen and eating up all my food. But now, I mean, he graduated high school, so now he's enrolled into a college. He's going to be learning IT. That's what he says he wants to do. So obviously, he has me to teach him, help him get certified, and then he'll get his degree in what is this degree in? Information. I don't know what this. It's either cybersecurity or information technology. I don't know. So I can't remember the specific name for the degree, but so we're trying to get my boy right out in these streets so he can go out there and make big bucks. And then his little brother be coming up behind him in a few years. And, you know, one day me and my wife will have grown kids. Or me and my wife can go out there and live our best life. You know what I'm saying? One day. But, yeah, my health is my wealth. That's right, Andy Kane. I've been kind of neglecting it. When I say neglecting it, I'm not just talking about, you know, I'm just out there on some you know, just drinking real good, smoking it up real good, because I don't really drink alcohol. But I just haven't been working out like I should. I put it that way. My wife works out religiously. Matter of fact, that's what she's in my garage doing right now. I got my kids, they work out, they do martial arts. Me, it's go to work, come home, go into my office at my house and start tinkering on my website, trying to write content, and I'll be up to like 11, 12 o'clock, go to sleep, wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, and do the whole thing all over again. Now I got to start making time for myself to work out. Because you know, I'm getting old, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm 44 years old. I'm 6 years from 50. What's up, Ciova? Yeah, so like I said, I went for a little light jog today / walk. It was more walking than jogging. I put it that way. But the shoes I got, like I said, I got a pair of 95 Air Maxes, and they're good for like working out in, but they suck, at least on my feet, for like walking and running, because the back part is like tearing up the back of my ankles. So I got to go to the store and buy me some new shoes, man. Yeah. Gee, what's your thoughts on the UX UI design? You're talking about for what? For YouTube? Talking about this design? Like, what are you talking about in specifically, Ciova? Says just leisurely walk around. Oh yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm not. Trust me. When I was younger, let me see. When I was 20, I joined the Army when I was 22. I used to run 2 miles and 14 flat. And then we used to do 3-mile runs when I was at airborne school. We used to go on these 5-6 mile ruck marches, carrying like 50 pounds, or what was it, like 50 pounds on our back or something like that. Like I was G.I. Joe like a mug, man. But 44 years old, trying to get out there and pretend like I'm 22. Dude, I'm gonna mess around and put myself in a hospital. I mean, I still got the mentality of a 22-year-old and thinking that I can do those things, but reality is like, nah, B, we're gonna have to go out here and look like the old ladies walking around the mall. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I feel like. But it's all good. I'm baby stepping it in the literal sense. You know what I mean? You say UX UI design courses. So are you talking about courses to help you what? Just become like a computer programmer to where you're designing like the interfaces for websites or applications and stuff like that? I mean, if that's what you're talking about, Ciova, then that's not my lane in tech, but there is a need for it. All these apps you interface with, these websites you interface with, somebody's designing that stuff up. So there's a guy on YouTube named Code Phase. Matter of fact, I did some videos about him when he was talking about cybersecurity is boring. And then he actually saw my videos and left comments on them. But he seems like a cool dude, but I think that's his lane in tech. He actually teaches people how to do, coding and designing websites and dealing with the user interface and all that stuff. Yeah. So that's crazy time for a mile. Fastest I ran a mile was 1.5 miles in 11 minutes. Now, the fastest I've ever ran a mile was when I was in like the 8th grade. No, wait. Let me see. No, 8th grade, I had to run a mile. We had field day. Anybody remember field day? Do kids even do field day anymore? But anyways, what's up, Royce? But anyways, we had a field day exercise when I was in 8th grade back in like 93, 94. And I went out there and I ran 1 mile. I think I did it in just under 7 minutes. Like it was like 6 minutes and some change. This was when I was in the 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know what the heck I was doing. But I do remember when I was in college, I went out there and I ran 2 miles. I actually ran 9 laps around the track, and I still did it in about 14 minutes and 30 seconds. And the reason I did 9 laps is because the person that was keeping track of my time or whatever, they are keeping track of my laps. They told me the wrong lap number, so I ended up running an extra lap, but I still did it in like 14 minutes and 30 seconds or something like that. But nah, I used to be getting it back in the day. I used to run like a gazelle back in the day. But that was back in the day. That was 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that today. If you get me out there let me see. If I were to go out there and run a mile today, it might take me 24 hours. It might take me 24 hours of crawling, huffing and puffing, begging for mama. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like that's the level I'm at when it comes to running right now. But I believe I can get there. I actually follow some YouTubers that actually kind of teach you how to run again or teach you how to run if you never run. Where they'll be like, they put together these little training regimens where they'll be like, run 30 seconds real hard, then walk for 5 minutes, run 30 seconds, and then the following week, you'll up it from 30 seconds to 45 seconds. And pretty much in like a whole month, if you were to follow that thing and, excluding injuries and all that crap, in theory, you could be running, you can go from never running at all to possibly running 1 to 2 miles in about 30 days if you follow what they tell you to do. And I want to say it's possible because I believe it's possible. But anyway, we're baby stepping it up out in these streets. Somebody asked a question. Hold on, I missed it. Let me see. Let me go back. Oh, 513 Football League says, been working in the help desk for almost 2 years. Says, I don't want to become complacent with only my A+ and now the on-the-job experience. Is it worth getting more certs at this point, like Network Plus and Security Plus? All right, 513. So if you've been at the help desk for 2 years, if you like it, I love it. But if you want to move up, you're going to have to get some more certifications. I mean, go get your Network Plus, your Security Plus, man. You should have enough stuff to where you could put things on your resume, because I'm pretty sure you've seen enough systems and touched enough. Well, I don't know, because every help desk isn't the same. So let me back that up. But I'm pretty sure you've seen enough and done enough to where you can kind of jazz that resume up and throw it back out there and possibly qualify for jobs above help desk. But getting certified, what the hell is this on my face? Getting certified, that'll help you stand out more, man. So if you've been there 2 years and you want to move up, I suggest you skill up, man. Go get Net Plus and Security Plus, man. I got them courses on my channel right now. I'm hungry. I gotta go eat. So Professor Black Ops says, I got you by a decade. I got my walk on. I need to get in better shape. Yeah, man, that's what we need to do, man. So everybody, myself included, we out here chasing money and lifestyles and subscribers and social media fame. We need to be out there chasing fitness, taking it more serious, especially as we get older. Like I say, we all ain't gonna live forever, and none of y'all are gonna be ever as handsome as I am. So, y'all gotta do something, man. But yeah, I gotta get back into shape, man. I would love to be in the shape how I was 20 years ago, but that ain't gonna happen. Although it could, but I don't know but I just wanna I just wanna be healthy, healthier, feel healthy, feel alive. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. 44, you're 44 years old as well. You know how it feels. Yeah, man. Like I say, I got back injuries. I injured myself jumping out of an airplane back in the day. And then I got slight knee issues, shoulder issues, just a bunch of Army issues from trying to be G.I. Joe back in my younger years. So now I'm not young anymore, and it kind of hurts. It kind of hurts. You know what I'm saying? Kate says, I can't stay. Just want to say thanks. Have to get back to the job that's paying the mortgage. Have a great day. Yeah, man. Go out there and get your job on. Guess I can give y'all a tour of the crib, man. One day y'all can grow up and live like this, man. Live in these expensive ass houses. All right, so here we go. So here's my front door. All right, got a mirror over here. I ain't gonna show y'all the mirror because I don't want y'all to see how out of shape I am. This is my wife's office, home office right here. So as soon as you walk in, her office is right here. So then, can I turn the camera around? Let me see. Yeah, oh, here we go. Yeah, there we go. That's better. So as you walk in, that's where the wife does her wife stuff. That's my wife right there. That's where the wife does her wife stuff. What's up, wife? This is my super fancy dining room light. This thing looks like a piece of artwork right here. Anyways, so that's me as a baby. That's my oldest, and that's my youngest right there. Let's see. That's the fam. It's my wedding picture. It's the wife, my boys. What's up, y'all? That was when I was handsome back in the day. Let's see. Let me see. So I was actually 24 in that picture. That's when me and my wife first started dating. We was out there living our best life before these two came along. Got my selfie stick. It's my boy, he just graduated high school. So anyways, that's the house. Now we get to my section of the house. It's my wife's bathroom. So here's my little messy little, somewhat of an office. But anyways, this is my office back here. It's my personal bathroom. And now we're in my main office. It's a little dark in here. Let me open the blinds up. Here we go. So I got the basketball. Be out here dunking on people. Anyways, so this is all my crap. College degrees, books, and all kind of goofy stuff. Stuff I plan on working on. The fridge with all the alcoholic beverages. This is where I actually do my work at, where I make my videos. I'm gonna get something done to this wall back here. This is all the alcoholic beverages that I don't participate in. That's me when I first joined the Army, when I was running 2 miles in 14 minutes. It's all my freaking shoes I collect and waste money on. I don't know if you could tell I'm somewhat of a Jordan fanatic around here. Jordans and Wallabies. That's pretty much it, man. So that's how we do. That's a tour, man. Oh, I'll turn this back around. That's just a quick little partial tour of the house. You know what I'm saying? Why are they half empty, G? Oh, talking about my drink? Well, what it is, when my brothers come by my house, especially one in particular, they always drink up my alcohol. So like I say, I'll buy a bottle of alcohol because I like the bottle. I like to collect the bottles and just have them as decorations. But when one of my brothers come by, the one that's a lawyer, he likes to go in there and raid my stash and drink up my stuff. So I buy alcohol for my brother. That's pretty much what I'm trying to tell you. As soon as he comes to my house, first thing he does is go straight to my fridge, see if I got some beer or some drink in the back, and that's what he does. But yeah, I'm not really much of a drinker anymore. Now, I used to get lit back in the day. Don't get it twisted. I was litty in college and when I first joined. But after my first son was born, my oldest, I kind of chilled on the drinking. I mean, I'll drink every now and then, but I don't really get into it like that. I like to be sober. Let me go back. I missed some comments here. It says try to run 20 to 30 minutes straight as slow as you can without stopping. Yeah, that'll probably last 20 to 30 seconds. I'm building myself back up to that. You know what I mean? Most definitely, I'm currently working on Network Plus. Your material helped me pass A+. Appreciate the advice. Appreciate that, man. If you guys pass and you use any of my stuff that has helped you, send me a copy of your certification so I can add it to the wall of fame. I black out all identifiable information other than your first name. Says I need to mass apply for jobs and still trying to break into cybersecurity. Blackjack, do you actually work in IT now? Yeah. Oh, you sent me an email? Okay, I gotta go back and check. Oh wait, did I see your email? I'll go back and check, man. I get like 1,000 emails mixed in with junk. I may have missed it. That's good. You eased up on the drinking. Proud. Yeah, I mean, like I say, let me see. My oldest was born when I was 26. So ever since I was like 26, I haven't really been drinking like that. Nowhere near how I used to drink before I turned 26. Cause boy, let me tell you something. Back in college, back when I first joined the Army, oh Jesus, we used to, especially in the Army, boy, we used to go out to the clubs, be throwing them up, drinking, or just in the barracks drinking. And knowing we got to get up at like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning to go do PT. So there were times I went to PT smelling like last night, smelling like alcohol, be throwing up on the track as I'm running around. We was getting it in. But man, you can only do that stuff when you're young. Can't do that stuff when you're old. That stuff will kill you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Oh, so you're not working in tech, Blackjack? Oh, okay. Yeah, if I was you, I would try to get some certifications and just try to go out there and land an IT job. Doesn't matter what the IT job is, just so you can get your foot in the door and then eventually transition into a cybersecurity role. That's probably going to be your best bet. Or you got certs and lab experience, 3-6 security blue team certs completed, which are all hand. Okay. Well, shoot, we need to figure out how to jazz up that resume. Oh, you got your Security Plus too? Oh, okay. We need to figure out how to jazz up that resume so you can go out there and get a job. I'll be trying for the 4th time for my 1102. Okay. Yeah. So you're gonna get it, Zakib. I got faith in you, man. I got faith in you. My hand is getting tired of holding this selfie stick. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, I'm one of the cool kids, man. I got a selfie stick. This thing expands up to like 6 feet. So I might actually use this as a tripod, just to start doing whatever. What's up from India? What's cracking? I don't know how you I can't. Is it Krishan? Is that what that says? Shout out to Krishan from India. So yeah, anyway, I just want to tap in real quick. And just kind of let y'all know what's been going on. Why I don't go live as much. Life is lifing. And like I say, I'm putting up Security Plus videos, but like I say, those videos go behind memberships. I mean, if you want to support the membership, you can. If you don't, you don't. It's all good. But that's just where I put the stuff at because that's a lot of work. I want to make a little something off my efforts. You know what I'm saying? Just a little. I'm not taxing y'all. You know, just want to make a little something. But I'm also putting together an intro to IT course. There is no certification attached to it. This is like a basic IT explainer course. So if you got like young kids that you think might want to get interested in tech, or you got older people who are interested in tech, or they just want to learn about it, whatever. And it's not going to be slideshow heavy like all my other stuff with a bunch of bullet points. It's going to be a bunch of visuals, you know, kind of like you look at my playlist that says knowledge base with all them videos up in there where it's not my voice, and it's going to be similar to that, but it's just going to be geared towards teaching people, all right, these are the basics about what is IT. Because, you know, you'll be surprised that there are a lot of people out there that, even though they're not interested in tech like that, they can still benefit off of learning the basic about what a computer is and IT in general. So that when people start having these conversations about AI and all this other crazy stuff, they can somewhat keep up with the conversation. You got A+ certified as of last Wednesday. So looking into Network Plus soon in a local college. Okay. Is it community college? It's probably your best bet. Save you a lot of money. In fact, that's what we got our boy. He's starting off at community college. One, it's way cheaper than going to the university. But they also, like I say, they offer a pretty decent cybersecurity and a cloud architecture program, and then combine that with the fact that he lives with me and I teach this stuff. You know, I can teach him all these certs. You know, by the time he gets his 2-year degree, if he decides he wants to go get a job or he wants to transfer into a university, my son will be he'll be in a very good position. So I've learned that most entry level positions are looking for Office 365 and Active Directory. Yeah, that's true. Matter of fact, I got some people. I know a woman that works at Microsoft down here where I live at, and I was actually talking to her a couple of weeks back, where she's trying to get me access to their training stuff for Office 365. Basically, like their sandbox environment where they can put up different labs and scenarios, and however the heck they train their people. She's trying to get me access to that. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to use it or incorporate it into what I do over here, but that's something that I'm talking to this lady that I know that works at Microsoft right now. I have Active Directory experience from my internship. I was thinking about just doing help desk, but first I need to apply to cybersecurity jobs en masse to see how hard it really is to get into it. It's not hard. I'm not. So it depends on what type of cybersecurity job you want to do. If you want to be red team, blue team, or you want to be a cybersecurity paper pusher or something like that. They got different types of cybersecurity jobs and roles. Everything is just not. Everybody's just not the person defending everything. You got the people that write the policy. Matter of fact, Professor Black Ops was in here. He knows about the policies. What is it? Governance, risk, and compliance. Where they write the policies or keep you updated with the policies of what you can and can't do, and are you in compliance with state and federal regulations in terms of how you secure data and all this other crazy stuff. So it just depends on what it is you're trying to do. But based off my experience, most people that I know that become cybersecurity professionals, these are people who transition into the role. I mean, yes, you do have people that come straight off the block and can get a cybersecurity job, but my personal experience, I've always seen people start off in IT and then they transition into a cybersecurity role. Like they'll go help desk and then transition. Help desk, networking, cloud, or they'll transition into cybersecurity. Like that's how I've always seen it done. Oh, there go Professor Black Ops right there. Yeah, all about the paperwork. So Professor Black Ops, he's the cybersecurity guru, especially when it comes to the paperwork and compliance stuff with HIPAA and PCI and all that. So go sub to his channel. He's very knowledgeable about all that stuff. Yep, GDPR, all that stuff. I was interested in GRC, but wasn't seeing much entry-level GRC. I have good tech skills and a master's degree. Okay. Yeah, so like I say, my thing is I would just try to get into an IT job, period. Like I know a guy that I helped train. He was a former police officer who, I don't know how many years he was on the force, but he ended up getting retired because he ended up getting shot one day from some drug dealers, right? Anyways, he got shot. He went back to school. He went all the way up to the PhD. This dude has a PhD, right? But he decided to go back and learn IT. So anyways, he learned IT. He went and got his A+, Net Plus, Security Plus. Now he works at a hospital in this area that I live in, where he's like, he's not a system administrator. What the hell is he? He might be I don't know. Is he a system or a network? He's something. I forgot what the heck his exact role is. But anyways, let's just say he's a system administrator, but not the standard ones that y'all are thinking of. Anyways, he's been in tech for about 3-4 years. Man, this dude probably makes over $100,000. I spoke to him a couple weeks ago. And then he has his own IT business on the side that he accidentally started, where he helps like small businesses like lawyers and lawyers and all these other professionals that have their own private practices, where he pretty much manages their little IT infrastructure, all the little computers that they have. He goes through, make sure they're all updated and secure and all that crap. Like that's what he does as a side business. Anyways, you combine all that stuff, this dude probably is pushing, I wouldn't be surprised if he's pushing $200,000 a year, all right? And this is a dude that 3.5 years ago barely knew how to turn a computer on. You know what I mean? So this stuff is highly, like I said, this guy I train, but this stuff is highly possible. You know what I'm saying? But he started by he went through and got, like I said, he had a PhD and he went and got his A plus, Net Plus, Security Plus, and he went and got the first job he can get, which was working at the same hospital he's working at, where he went and worked at the help desk at the hospital. And he says he only worked there for about 8 months, and then he transitioned. He just moved up and kept moving up to now where, like I said, a couple of years later, he has his own team that he manages now. And like I said, I cannot remember exactly what the hell he does. I gotta call him. But you know, the point is, he just got in where he can get in, and then went up from there. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It might be best if you can just find you an IT job just to get in, so you can jazz the resume up, get your skills up, and then from there, you can start maneuvering, moving up. That's what a lot of people do as well. I'm a computer science student in my junior year. My hand hurts. I'm trying to maximize my salary potential. I'm interested in cyber AI, software engineering. If you were me, what one would you target and focus in? So you're a computer science student, and you say you're interested in cybersecurity, AI, and software engineering. I would probably say go pay attention to that artificial intelligence, because that stuff is not going anywhere, and it's only gonna become more and more a part of our life as the days, months, and years go on. Like I said, if you're a computer science student, I wouldn't want you to get that degree and not put it to use, because you're not really going to use it in cybersecurity that much. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a computer science student, you're learning about, I don't know, I wasn't a computer science student, but I imagine you went in there and took a whole bunch of math classes or some computer programming classes or whatever. You're not really going to use it to that extreme in cybersecurity. But I would try to use it and apply it towards the AI and, or what was the other one you said? Software engineering. I would probably look towards AI. That's the wave, as the youngins say. Shout out to EMD for becoming a member. Appreciate that, bro. But yeah, I will put it towards learning AI, because because let's just say you go into AI as a computer science, you're like, I don't like this crap. All right, there's nothing stopping you from pursuing cybersecurity. You can always go pursue that. But I would at least try that first, being that that's what your degree is in, and see what you can do with that. Yeah, Professor Black Ops says software engineering using AI in your work stream. Yeah, that's what I would do. Since you're already pursuing a degree in that, I would pursue that route. Thinking about joining the Air Force for a cyber job. I have no experience. Getting A+ certified. Do you think it's a good idea? I was in the Army, so I don't know exactly how the Air Force does their stuff with tech. But I know in the Army, I was a 25 Bravo. That's the IT people. Right before I got out, they started a new job called the 25 Delta. You had to be like a E5 or E6 or a sergeant to apply for that. That's like the cybersecurity division. But then I just recently learned that there is another IT MOS in the Army, military occupational specialty, that is directly related to cybersecurity as well, where for junior enlisted people, I can't remember what the name of it is. But anyways, if the Air Force has something equivalent to that, and you really want to join the military, then sure. And you want to learn IT, then sure, go ahead and pursue that. But just remember, the military is a lifestyle. So you might be joining to do some IT stuff, but you might also find yourself doing some other stupid stuff that isn't related to what you joined the military for. So just keep that in mind. The military is not like a regular job per se, like, somebody going to get an IT job at some random company. They clock in for 8-9 hours a day, do what they do, and go home. In the military, you never clock out. You're always on the clock, and then you can always be doing some goofy stuff while you're doing what you learn to do, or you might find yourself in a position where you're not even doing what you signed up to do. I mean, there's all kind of different scenarios. But regardless of that, I would still, if the military is what you want to do, and you want to do IT, I would still join because there's a gang of benefits associated with that you can enjoy and experience that your civilian counterparts might not be able to get. And one of those benefits is you might be able to automatically get a security clearance. All right. So when I was in the Army, I've had a top secret clearance since I was 23 years old. Right. I used to work at the NSA, the National Security Agency, and all that crap. So these clearances, especially with IT, okay, well, all I know is IT, but these clearances, they can be pretty valuable, especially if the government gives you one for free, like they gave me one. You just got to pass a series of background checks. You go out there, start applying for these jobs as a civilian contractor, working for the government or whatever. Like NASA is not too far down it's about 45 minutes from where I live. You know, they always, and Boeing and all that crap. And what's that other company what's that company that makes airplane parts? What's the name of that company? Not Boeing, but anyways, there's another company out there that does a bunch of government contracts with NASA and all these airplanes. But anyways, they always want people with clearances to apply for those jobs. Well, I have a TS clearance. Well, at least I'm in the system as having a TS clearance. So, and I'm a military vet, right, with an honorable discharge. So if I go apply for a job versus Joe Schmo over here, who doesn't have the clearance, and he's not a vet, being that I'm a vet, I get what is called preferential treatment, meaning my resume will move to the top of the stack way faster than Joe Schmo's. And being that I have a security clearance already, or at least I'm in the system as having one, that makes me look even more promising because the company that I'm trying to apply for, they don't have to go spend the tens of thousands of dollars to do a background check on me that they would have to do for Joe Schmo, because the government already paid all that money to do a background check on me. Hence the reason why they gave me a top secret clearance. To do one for Joe Schmo, even just a basic clearance, you know, it's going to cost a few bands, tens of thousands of dollars, but that's something that the company would have to pay for. So I'm saying that to say, if you want to join the military, you want to go into IT, you know, you might mess around and get a clearance. So that'll be a benefit for you that even, you know, when you get out the military, you can use to your benefit to hopefully advance you in the civilian world. And my stomach is growling. I don't know if y'all can hear it. What's up, Moshu? Oh, hey. Yeah, Moshu. Okay, yeah, you need to hit me up on the email. That's one of my students who hit me up on the email. I'm gearing back up to finish my classes. Life was doing a number. Yeah, I've made a lot of changes since then, Moshu. So email me and I will update you with the changes I've made and get you brought up to speed so we can get you right out in these streets. EMD, studying for Network Plus, got my A+. You're an art teacher transitioning to IT. I post a receipt when I pass. Email me the techgclass@gmail. So send me your stuff. I'll add you to the wall of fame. I'll black out all personal info other than your first name. Jam says, no offense, sir, but as a former contractor, a lot of times you have to be a part of the good old boys club in order to get those jobs, even when you have a clearance and being a vet. Look. So, JM, when you were a contractor, what did you do? Because, look, when I was downrange in Afghanistan and when I was in Kuwait, I ran into contractors all the time that weren't a part of the quote-unquote good old boys club. Now, granted, that was over 10 years ago. As a matter of fact, when I was in Afghanistan 14 years ago. So things may have changed, right? So I'm not gonna discount that. But I ran into a lot of people that weren't a part of the quote-unquote good old boys club. Some of them had never even served in the military. I've worked with quite a few of them that were contractors government contractors, getting that money out in Afghanistan and Kuwait and all them places. And I've run into some that work at these other government places. Like even when I was working at the NSA, I ran into people like that. So yes, there is the good old boy club factor. That is an element that you can use to your advantage. I've used it to my advantage. I'll put it that way. I still got connections with people in the military, where people as far as up as high up as working at the Pentagon. If I want to go up to the Pentagon and try to apply for a job, I'm pretty sure I can get up in there because I know people, colonels that work up in there. But I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but what am I trying to say? Let me read your comment one more time. Yes, there is a good old boys club aspect to it, but that doesn't mean that you can't get in if you're not a part of the quote unquote good old boys club. Because I've seen a lot of people get in that weren't a part of that club. They just go to these websites. What is that website? I don't know if it's still up. I ain't looked at it forever. I'm not talking about USA Jobs. It's Danger Zone Jobs or something like that. Like I say, when I was in Afghanistan, dude, I met so many contractors over there. Some of them had no military experience whatsoever. And I asked them, how'd you get this job? They told me they literally went to Danger Zone Jobs and applied for the job on the website. And they got in. And they was over there doing government work over there, getting them big old paychecks. Some of them got clearances, and then, they came back to the States, and some of them continued to do government work, and some of them just did other crap. I don't know. But anyways, don't let that deter you. Still go out there and apply. I understand that makes sense. If I were to ever try to go into cyber, would having a computer science degree make me more competitive for applications? I also have IT experience. So I'm going to say it just really depends on what you're trying to do. Because look, cybersecurity, you don't necessarily need a college degree to make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? You more so need experience followed by, some certifications, but experience is really the thing that dominates. Now, your cybersecurity degree might help you if you work for a company and you're trying to move up into management positions, and then they start stressing, oh, you got to have a bachelor's or a master's and something like that, or you want to become a college professor, but whatever the case may be. But as far as cybersecurity, a computer science degree, I guess I'm not going to say it's not going to help you, or it's not going to be a benefit. That might actually help you when applying for these jobs on these websites that stress you got to have a college degree. So that might help you right there for sure to get past the little job requirements to submit your resume. But once you're up in there, it's kind of really dependent upon what you're doing. But like I said, there is no clear-cut answer to that, because I'm just, like I said, everything I tell you is based off my experience, right? I've just met so many people that work in cyber or something adjacent to cyber that don't have computer science degrees. Some of them don't even have college degrees at all. And they still go out there and make over 6 figures. Matter of fact, my youngest brother's like that. Well, he was like that. I think he does cloud now, but he was doing cybersecurity at one point. He was making over $100,000 a year, and he doesn't have a college degree at all. So it just depends. Look, Professor Black Ops says he was a DOD contractor for 10 years, never was in the military. He got an offer of 13 when I left. He should have taken it. See? Yeah, you don't necessarily have to be a part of the good old boys club to get it booming. I mean, if you can be a part of the club or you got some connections, obviously, connections, networking is the greatest thing in the world. That trumps everything. That trumps college degrees. It trumps certifications. It definitely trumps experience. So if you know people that can get you in just off of a recommendation, that's great. But you don't necessarily have to have that. I mean, that's not going to stop you if you don't know anybody. My hand's getting tired of holding this thing. Any other questions? I'm about to go, man. I ain't ate yet. I'm hungry. Shout out to my man EMD for joining the membership. Y'all want to support the channel, man, join one of the memberships. If not, just make sure y'all subscribe and like and share and all that other wonderful YouTube stuff. But anyways, that's my update. I'm gonna try to get busy with this live stream, answering questions, putting up content. Probably in about a week or so, about another 2 weeks after life kind of turns down a little bit, because the past couple months it's just been all positive stuff, nothing negative, but it's just been life has been lifing, man. You know, work, family time, graduations, family members, family reunions, just all types of stuff been going on. Vacations, trips, you know, just living that life, man. So I can't be on YouTube all day long. I got a life to live, B. I like y'all, but I like my life and my family better. just keeping it a buck. All right. Anyway, shout out to Professor Black Ops. Make sure y'all go subscribe to him. Like I say, he is a cybersecurity expert. Go support his channel. Moshu and Zakiba, make sure y'all get in my email so I can, you know, see what's cracking with y'all. So since those are two of my active students right now. And shout out to everybody else. I'm about to chuck deuces. Y'all be safe. Oh, you sent me the email? Okay, I'll check it. All right, I gotta go eat. Y'all be safe. I'm out. Peace. He said, what's cooking? Oh, I'm trying to get off. My wife, I don't know. I think she's boiling some eggs. I don't know, I'm about to go eat up her food. All right, I'm out, man. Y'all be safe. Peace.